What if I told you there's a country where women can have multiple husbands and the president once sold a private jet just to help the people? Sounds crazy, right? But that's just the beginning. Welcome to Malawi, the warm heart of Africa, a land full of mind-blowing surprises. Get ready, because what you're about to discover will leave you speechless. Malawi is not only breathtakingly beautiful, but also packed with fascinating and unique stories that few people know about. Let's dive into the 15 most intriguing facts about this incredible country right now. One of Africa's most densely populated countries. Despite its small size, Malawi is home to over 19 million people, crammed into just 118,000 kilometers. Cities like Lilongwe and Blantyre are always bustling with street vendors, motorbikes weaving through traffic, and a never-ending energy that pulses through the air. Markets are filled with fresh produce, handmade crafts, and the sound of lively bargaining. But even in rural areas, you'll find closely knit villages where families live side by side, sharing everything from food to daily responsibilities. This sense of togetherness is deeply ingrained in Malawian culture, where the spirit of Ubuntu, I am because we are, guides their way of life. It's not uncommon for strangers to be invited into homes for meals, showcasing the country's warm hospitality. Two, women can have multiple husbands? In some communities of the Chua and Yao people, women have the right to have multiple husbands. This rare practice, known as polyandry, is not widespread, but exists in certain matrilineal societies where family lineage is passed down through the maternal line. In these communities, women hold significant power in both household and economic decisions. Property, land, and family inheritance are managed by women, and men often move into their wives' homes after marriage. This structure ensures stability and support for children and highlights the unique gender dynamics that challenge traditional norms seen in many parts of the world. Although this practice might seem unusual, it plays an essential role in maintaining social and economic balance in these communities. Three, the mysterious Gule Wamkulu dance. Gule Wamkulu is not just a dance, it's a sacred ritual of the Chiwa people that dates back centuries. The term Gule Wamkulu means the Great Dance, and it is performed by members of the Nyao secret society during significant ceremonies such as funerals, initiations, and harvest celebrations. Dancers wear elaborate masks, often depicting spirits, animals, or even social figures, and dress in long, flowing costumes made of straw, feathers, and colorful fabrics. Their movements are both mesmerizing and eerie, embodying supernatural beings that are believed to bridge the world of the living and the ancestors. The performances carry deep moral and social lessons, teaching young people about respect, discipline, and the values of the Chiwa culture. UNESCO has recognized Gule Wamkulu as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, ensuring that this rich tradition is preserved for future generations. 4. The president who sold a private jet to help the people. In 2013, Malawi's first female president, Joyce Banda, shocked the world by selling the country's $15 million presidential jet to fund healthcare and education. While many African leaders were criticized for their extravagant lifestyles, Banda took a bold step toward prioritizing the needs of her people over luxury. The money from the sale was used to buy much-needed medical supplies, improve rural hospitals, and provide essential educational resources for children. Her decision was widely praised and set a precedent for responsible governance. However, it also sparked controversy among political opponents, some of whom argued that a presidential jet was necessary for efficient state operations. Regardless of differing opinions, Banda's move remains one of the most striking examples of a leader making personal sacrifices for the greater good of her nation. 5. Lake Malawi, a natural wonder of the world. Lake Malawi is no ordinary freshwater lake. It is home to over 1,000 species of cichlid fish. more than any other lake in the world. These fish come in vibrant colors, with patterns so unique that scientists often compare them to living jewels. The lake, which stretches across nearly a third of Malawi's land area, is a vital lifeline for the country, providing fish for food, water for daily use, and opportunities for tourism. The golden sandy beaches along its shores make it feel like a tropical paradise, perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and kayaking. At night, the lake earns its famous nickname, the Lake of Stars, as fishermen set out with lanterns, creating a breathtaking reflection of twinkling lights on the water's surface. Scottish explorer David Livingstone was so enchanted by this phenomenon that he gave it the name that remains today. Beyond its beauty, Lake Malawi plays a crucial role in the local economy, supporting thousands of fishing communities and drawing eco-tourists eager to explore its underwater wonders. Six, a spectacular music festival by the lake. Every year, Malawi transforms into a hub of creativity and celebration with the Lake of Stars Festival, a 3-day cultural extravaganza held along the breathtaking shores of Lake Malawi. This festival is more than just a music event. It's a melting pot of artistic expression, where international musicians share the stage with Malawian talents, blending Afro jazz, reggae, electronic beats, and traditional rhythms. The festival also features poetry readings, theater performances, and interactive art installations, making it a holistic cultural experience. Thousands of visitors from across the globe gather not only to enjoy world-class entertainment, but also to immerse themselves in Malawian traditions, cuisine, and hospitality. Beyond the fun, the festival plays a crucial role in boosting local tourism and providing a platform for up-and-coming artists to gain international recognition. Seven, the inspirational story of a boy who built a wind turbine. In a remote Malawian village where access to electricity was almost non-existent, a 14-year-old boy named William Kamkwamba defied all odds. Using only a library book, scrap metal, and discarded bicycle parts, he constructed a working wind turbine that generated power for his home. His ingenuity didn't stop there. His invention eventually provided much-needed electricity to pump water for irrigation, helping his drought-stricken village survive. William's story spread globally, earning him a scholarship, a TED Talk, and a best-selling autobiography, which later became the inspiration for the Netflix film, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. His journey from an impoverished village boy to an internationally recognized innovator is a testament to human resilience, proving that knowledge, determination, and creativity can change lives, even in the harshest conditions. 8. The fight against disease and poverty. Malawi faces numerous health challenges, but the country has made significant strides in combating disease and improving public health. With a life expectancy of around 64 years, Malawi has seen progress thanks to extensive initiatives targeting major health concerns like HIV/AIDS, malaria, and malnutrition. The government and international organizations have implemented free antiretroviral therapy programs, widespread malaria prevention campaigns, and nutrition programs that provide essential food supplements to vulnerable communities. Additionally, mobile health clinics and grassroots health workers are making healthcare more accessible, even in remote villages. Despite limited resources, Malawi's commitment to improving healthcare and fighting poverty showcases the resilience of its people. Efforts continue to bridge healthcare gaps, offering hope for a healthier and stronger future for the nation. Nine, Africa's second-largest tea producer. Malawi's rolling green hills in the southern regions of Thayolo and Mulanje are home to some of Africa's most extensive tea plantations. Introduced by the British in the late 19th century, tea cultivation has since flourished, making Malawi the second-largest tea producer on the continent. Malawian tea is highly regarded for its rich flavor, vibrant color, and strong aroma, making it a key export product enjoyed worldwide. Beyond its economic significance, The tea industry provides employment to thousands of Malawians, particularly in rural areas where opportunities are limited. Visitors to Malawi can tour these lush plantations, witness the intricate tea harvesting process, and even enjoy freshly brewed Malawian tea while taking in breathtaking views of the rolling estates. It's an experience that combines history, culture, and the country's natural beauty in a single cup. 10. A low cost of living, but full of challenges. Malawi is often seen as one of the most affordable countries in Africa, making it an attractive destination for travelers and expats seeking budget-friendly living. Essentials like food, transportation, and housing are relatively inexpensive, with locally grown produce and traditional markets keeping costs low. However, this affordability is also a reflection of the economic challenges faced by the country. Many Malawians live below the poverty line, struggling with low wages and limited access to essential services. Imported goods, such as electronics and fuel, can be shockingly expensive due to high import taxes and transportation costs. This has led to a strong culture of resourcefulness. Many Malawians rely on local solutions, handmade tools, and innovative ways to make the most of what they have. While life in Malawi can be challenging, its people exhibit incredible resilience, making do with limited resources while maintaining a strong sense of community and optimism. 11. Lilongwe, where tradition meets modernity. Lilongwe, Malawi's capital, is a city that uniquely blends traditional African culture with modern development. Unlike many bustling capitals, Lilongwe has a more laid-back atmosphere, with its wide tree-lined streets and open spaces, giving it a relaxed charm. The city is divided into two distinct areas: Old Town, where you'll find bustling street markets, traditional craft shops, and small businesses selling everything from fresh produce to hand-woven fabrics. New City Center, a rapidly developing area with government offices, embassies, international businesses, shopping malls, and modern infrastructure. Despite its growth, Lilongwe maintains a strong connection to Malawian traditions. Local markets remain the heartbeat of the city, where vendors sell everything from fresh maize to beautifully handcrafted wooden carvings. Expats and travelers will find that while Lilongwe offers modern amenities, it still retains an authentic African feel. With its mix of contemporary buildings and age-old customs, the city perfectly reflects Malawi's journey of balancing tradition with progress. 12. Malawian cuisine, simple yet delicious. Malawian cuisine is a true reflection of the country's warm and resourceful spirit. The staple food, nsima, is a thick maize porridge that serves as the foundation of most meals. It is typically eaten with relishes such as vegetables, beans, and Malawi's famous chambo fish, which comes from the pristine waters of Lake Malawi. The dish is simple yet satisfying, providing essential energy for daily life. Other traditional foods include kachumbari, a fresh tomato and onion salad, and ndiwo, a delicious vegetable or peanut-based sauce that accompanies nsima. Street food lovers will enjoy mandasi, sweet fried dough balls often sold in bustling markets. While Malawian cuisine may not be as globally renowned as others, its homemade flavors and emphasis on fresh, locally sourced ingredients make it a comforting and authentic culinary experience. 13. Chongoni rock art, a window into ancient human life. Deep in the central region of Malawi lies Chongoni rock art, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that offers a rare glimpse into the spiritual and cultural lives of ancient Malawians. With over 100 rock art sites, some dating back to the Stone Age, Chongoni is one of the most significant prehistoric art sites in Africa. The paintings, created by both hunter-gatherer and Bantu-speaking farming communities, depict various scenes of rituals, daily life, and spiritual beliefs. These artworks are thought to have played a central role in initiation ceremonies, rainmaking rituals, and ancestor worship. The symbols and figures, painted in red and white pigments, continue to fascinate archaeologists and historians. Visiting Chongoni rock art is like stepping in time, providing an unforgettable connection to Malawi's deep-rooted past. (14) The people of Malawi, the warm heart of Africa. If there's one thing that stands out about Malawi, it's the unmatched hospitality of its people. Often called the warm heart of Africa, Malawians are known for their kindness, generosity, and genuine smiles. Whether you're walking through a bustling city or a quiet village, you'll often be greeted with a cheerful "Muli Bwanji," "How are you?" and an eagerness to assist. The country's sense of community is deeply ingrained in its culture. People value togetherness, sharing, and mutual support. In Malawi, it's common for strangers to become friends over a shared meal, or for travelers to be invited into homes for tea. This warmth extends beyond daily interactions. Malawi is also home to numerous community-driven initiatives that help uplift the less fortunate, further emphasizing its reputation as one of the friendliest nations in the world. 15. A small country with a strong spirit. Despite its small size and economic challenges, Malawi is a nation built on resilience, determination, and hope. The country has faced numerous hardships, from economic struggles to climate-related challenges, but its people continue to push forward with a spirit of perseverance. Whether it's young inventors like William Kamkwamba, harnessing wind power for their villages, or communities coming together to support one another, Malawi proves that greatness isn't measured by size, but by the strength of its people. From the breathtaking landscapes of Mount Malanje to the tranquil waters of Lake Malawi, the country's natural beauty is matched only by the courage and optimism of its citizens. Malawi may not always make global headlines, but its inspiring stories and rich culture make it a true hidden gem in the heart of Africa. So we've just uncovered 15 astonishing facts about Malawi. A small country packed with incredible nature, unique traditions, and the unwavering spirit of its people. Which fact amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss more exciting videos exploring the wonders of our world. See you in the next adventure. Imagine a place where women actively seek foreign love, where the cost of living is shockingly low, and where the king can choose a new wife from a festival of over 50,000 young women. Would you dare to visit such a kingdom and explore its secrets? Let's uncover the wonders of Eswatini together. Could this be your dream destination? Welcome to Eswatini, a land full of surprises that you'll wish you had discovered sooner. Welcome back to our channel, your go-to channel for unraveling the most fascinating stories from around the globe. Today, we're taking you to one of Africa's smallest countries, Eswatini. You'll discover a land where traditions blend seamlessly with modern challenges, where life is simple yet vibrant, and where the unique Umhlanga festival offers a spectacle you've never seen before. Stay tuned to uncover how Eswatini's cost of living, culture, and unique marriage customs make it one of the most intriguing places on Earth. Let's dive deeper into Eswatini's geography. Despite its compact size, Eswatini's landscape offers a stunning diversity of natural beauty. As you journey through the country, you'll encounter a landscape that seems almost surreal. The mountains, cloaked in mist, form the backbone of the nation, providing a perfect backdrop for its unique culture. The highlands offer sweeping views of lush forests and tranquil rivers, while the lowland areas feature open grasslands that stretch endlessly, dotted with small villages where traditional life is still very much alive. And don't forget the wildlife. Eswatini is home to a range of species, from elephants to leopards, all thriving in the kingdom's national parks, like the famous Hlane Royal National Park and Makaya Game Reserve. With temperatures hovering between 15 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius year-round, it's no wonder that this paradise remains a hidden gem. For those seeking an adventure in the wild, there are hiking trails that wind through the mountains, leading to hidden waterfalls and spectacular viewpoints, while in the valleys, you might find charming traditional homesteads built with mud and thatch, which offer a glimpse into the peaceful rhythm of life in Eswatini. Eswatini's twin capitals offer an experience that's nothing short of fascinating. Mbaban, located in the west, is the more modern and bustling of the two. It's where the government offices, business districts, and international embassies are located. The city's streets are lined with contemporary cafes, vibrant markets, and bustling shops. But just a short drive to the east, you'll find Lobamba, a place that feels like stepping back in time. Lobamba is not only the royal capital, but also the spiritual heart of Eswatini. It's where the nation's heritage and traditions are preserved and celebrated. Here, you'll find the House of Parliament and the Royal Cemetery, where kings and queens are laid to rest. The ancient beehive-shaped huts are iconic, representing a traditional way of life that has remained largely unchanged for centuries. Lobamba comes alive during the annual Reed Dance Festival and other royal ceremonies, offering a fascinating glimpse into the customs that have shaped Eswatini for generations. In Lobamba, everything seems to slow down, and the air is filled with a sense of deep-rooted pride in the kingdom's past. The contrast between Mbabani's vibrant modernity and Lobamba's cultural tranquility offers an enriching experience, showing how the nation seamlessly blends tradition with progress. Eswatini is ruled by one of the last remaining absolute monarchs in the world, King Mswati III, who holds unrivaled authority over the kingdom. Unlike constitutional monarchies where the king's role is ceremonial, King Mswati has full control over politics, law, and governance, making him a central figure in every aspect of the nation's life. King Mswati III's personal wealth is staggering. With 11 palaces, each more luxurious than the last, he enjoys a lifestyle that is truly fit for royalty. Private jets whisk him across the skies, and his fleet of Rolls-Royces ensures he travels in style wherever he goes. His wealth is evident in the opulent royal ceremonies, which attract global attention and highlight the country's deep connection to its monarchical traditions. But despite his extravagant lifestyle, King Mswati's rule is a symbol of unity and stability in Eswatini, and his reign is celebrated by many as a cornerstone of Swazi identity. But perhaps the most striking aspect of King Mswati's rule is his selection of wives. Each year, during the Umhlanga Reed Dance Festival, the king is presented with young women who participate in a beautiful and spiritual tradition. The festival itself is a breathtaking spectacle, with hundreds of young women dancing and singing in celebration of their culture and heritage. From these women, King Mswati chooses wives and queens, a tradition that has been passed down for generations, and which places the reed dance at the heart of the kingdom's monarchical system. The Umhlanga Reed Dance is not just a festival. It's a celebration of Swazi culture and the bond between the people and their king. Picture it, a sprawling valley, alive with the sound of drums, the rhythm of feet moving in unison, and the vibrant colors of traditional attire swirling in the air. Over 50,000 young women participate in this grand event, where they don their beaded necklaces, brightly colored skirts, and intricate headdresses, each piece symbolizing a rich tradition passed down through generations. For these women, the festival is about more than just royal attention. It's about honoring their heritage, celebrating their fertility, and expressing their pride in their role as women of Eswatini. They carry reeds to present to the Queen Mother, symbolizing their purity and respect for the monarchy. For many, it is a coming-of-age experience, a time to celebrate womanhood in a community-oriented and spiritually significant way. But the festival is also about romance. While the king may select a new queen, anyone, man or woman, can attend and find a potential partner. The event is a vibrant melting pot of romantic possibilities, where the energy of the festival mingles with the hopes of young men and women looking for love. For many, it's a time to meet others from different corners of the world, exchange stories, and perhaps even spark a new relationship. The atmosphere of the Umhlanga festival is electric. Music fills the air, and the sound of the drums calls the people to action. The festival is not just a royal tradition. It's a community event, drawing thousands from all over Eswatini and beyond, each person coming together to witness the living history of the kingdom. Imagine the intensity of the moment, surrounded by a sea of people, the vibrant sounds and colors filling your senses, and the rhythm of the dance drawing you in. If you were there, what would you experience? Would you find yourself caught up in the excitement, maybe even learning some of the dances or joining in the celebration? Perhaps you'd feel the romantic atmosphere, imagining what it would be like to meet someone in this unique setting. Let us know your thoughts below. What would your perfect experience at the Umhlanga festival look like? Despite the grandeur of its festivals, daily life in Eswatini is simple yet fulfilling. Villages are dotted with traditional huts made of grass and clay, and families often come together to share meals and stories. Hospitality is a cornerstone of Swazi culture. Refugees from neighboring Mozambique are often welcomed into local homes, showcasing the community's warmth and solidarity. Imagine walking into a Swazi village. Children play barefoot on the red earth, laughter fills the air, and the aroma of freshly cooked maize porridge wafts from the kitchens. Families gather under the shade of acacia trees, sharing tales of the past and dreams for the future. It's a way of life that reminds you of what truly matters: community, connection, and contentment. In these villages, daily life is lived at a slower pace, with time for conversation and reflection. Work on the land is done by hand, and the rhythm of life is dictated by the seasons and the needs of the community. The bond between nature and people is evident everywhere you look, from the flourishing crops to the well-tended livestock. This lifestyle might seem far removed from the fast pace of modern cities, but it holds a certain tranquility that's often hard to find in the bustle of everyday life elsewhere. Eswatini is home to some of Africa's most stunning natural attractions. The Malalacha Nature Reserve boasts the country's highest waterfall and thrilling zipline adventures. Love wildlife? You'll find zebras, antelopes, and over 280 bird species here. Imagine camping under a starry sky with the distant sound of drums from a nearby village. This is Eswatini at its finest, where nature and culture intertwine. The Malalocha Nature Reserve is not just a place for thrill seekers, but a haven for those who appreciate peaceful landscapes and wildlife conservation. With its breathtaking views, rolling hills, and dense forests, the reserve is a sanctuary for flora and fauna, offering visitors a chance to reconnect with the natural world. For adventurers, the zipline experience is one of the most exhilarating ways to take in the landscape. Soaring over lush valleys and rushing streams, with an adrenaline-pumping sense of freedom. But that's not all. The Gule Royal National Park offers an unparalleled safari experience. Picture yourself in an open-top jeep, spotting rhinos grazing in the distance, or lions lounging under the African sun. These reserves aren't just for tourists, they're vital for preserving Eswatini's rich biodiversity. You'll find elephants, hippos, and a host of other wildlife, making every safari ride a thrilling adventure into the heart of Africa's untamed wilderness. Here's something shocking. Eswatini's tap water is so pure that many visitors mistake it for bottled water. Imagine turning on the tap and tasting water so clean it feels like a luxury, a rarity in today's world. This is just one of the many surprising perks of life in Eswatini. Sourced from ancient aquifers, it's free from chemicals and has a natural sweetness. The purity of Eswatini's water is not only a wonder for travelers, but a symbol of the country's commitment to preserving its natural resources. In a world where clean water is becoming scarce, Eswatini's access to such pristine water is a gift, and it's something locals take great pride in. Pair this with a cost of living that's 30% lower than in the US, and you have an expat's dream. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in the city costs just $250 to $400 per month. And meals at local eateries are around $3 to $5. For tourists, a week here costs as little as $250. Affordable, right? This low cost of living allows people to enjoy a higher quality of life without the financial strain often felt in larger, more expensive cities. With a gentle pace of life, affordable housing, and fresh, nutritious food at your fingertips, Eswatini offers an ideal environment for both relaxation and adventure. Living here means more than just saving money. It means enjoying life with less stress and more opportunities to connect with both nature and community. Beyond tradition, Eswatini embraces modernity with events like the Bushfire Festival, an annual music and art celebration promoting environmental conservation. Imagine vibrant Afrobeat, reggae, and electronic music filling the air as thousands come together to celebrate creativity and sustainability. The Bushfire Festival is a celebration of both Eswatini's rich cultural heritage and the modern, globalized world. It's a place where international artists and local talent converge, creating a festival that is as much about cultural exchange as it is about artistic expression. As you wander through the festival grounds, you'll see the influence of local art, traditional performances, and contemporary dance styles blending seamlessly together. The festival's energy is contagious. Artists from across Africa and beyond grace the stage, delivering performances that leave audiences in awe. But it's not just about entertainment. The festival supports local communities and raises awareness for global causes. It's a testament to Eswatini's ability to balance tradition with progress. Thinking of marrying a Swazi woman? Be prepared. The journey to love here comes with surprising cultural expectations, like bride prices involving up to 50 cows or even 300 for royal connections. Would you take on this challenge to win her heart? While love might come easily at festivals, bride prices are steep. Families often demand 15 to 50 cows, with royal families requiring up to 300 cows. This tradition underscores the cultural importance of marriage, but also creates challenges for those who lack wealth. The bride price system is an ancient practice, rooted in the idea of honoring and appreciating the bride's family. It symbolizes commitment and respect for both the woman and her family. While the price may seem daunting, it's more than just a financial transaction. It's a way to ensure that the marriage is built on mutual respect and solidarity between families. But there's more to this story. The process of negotiating bride prices often brings families together, fostering connections and mutual respect. It's a practice rooted in history, symbolizing unity and commitment. What do you think of this custom? Share your thoughts below. So, what have we learned about Eswatini? It's a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions meet modern challenges. From its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant festivals to its affordable living and unique customs, Eswatini is truly one of a kind. But here's a question. Could this tiny kingdom be your next dream destination? Or perhaps the start of an unforgettable adventure? Stay tuned, because in our next episode, we'll reveal another hidden gem that might just steal your heart. If you've enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments which aspect of Eswatini you found most fascinating. And stay. Did you know that Mexico's economy is growing so fast, it's poised to rival some of the world's biggest powers? But here's the twist. This transformation could also spell disaster. What's really happening behind the scenes? Let's find out. Welcome back to our channel, the place where we explore the hidden truths and mind-blowing stories of our world. Today we're diving into Mexico, a country celebrated for its rich culture, jaw-dropping landscapes, and incredible cuisine. But beneath the surface lies a story of staggering inequality, ambitious growth, and controversial plans that could either catapult Mexico into first-world status or lead to its downfall. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Part 1, A Tale of Two Mexicos. Imagine a country where one region boasts living standards comparable to France, while another struggles with conditions akin to Bangladesh. That's Mexico. A nation where wealth is unevenly distributed across its vibrant landscape. Take the Yucatan Peninsula, for example. Its thriving tourism and business hubs make it a beacon of prosperity. But just 430 kilometers away, Chiapas grapples with extreme poverty. This jarring disparity isn't new. It's deeply rooted in Mexico's history, fueling social unrest and even revolutions. Here's a shocking fact. Despite being the 12th largest economy in the world, 1 in 3 Mexicans still lives in poverty. How is that even possible? The answer lies in a combination of historical inequities, political corruption, and systemic inefficiencies. For centuries, Mexico's wealth has been concentrated in the hands of a few. During colonial times, Spanish elites controlled vast swathes of land, leaving indigenous communities and rural populations impoverished. Fast forward to today, and the echoes of this inequality are still evident. Northern Mexico, with its proximity to the United States, has become an economic powerhouse, while southern states like Oaxaca and Chiapas remain trapped in cycles of poverty. Let's take a trip to Monterrey, one of Mexico's wealthiest cities. Picture the glittering skyscrapers, bustling tech hubs, and luxury shopping malls. Now contrast that with a small village in Chiapas, where families struggle to access clean water, healthcare, and education. This stark divide feels like two different worlds existing within the same country. If inequality has plagued Mexico for centuries, what's being done to change it now? Let's dig deeper. Part 2, A Bold Plan for Transformation. Fast forward to today, and Mexico's government has a plan to turn the tide. Picture this. Tens of billions of dollars invested in railroads, highways, seaports, and industrial zones. The goal? To transform Mexico into a global economic powerhouse. One of the most ambitious projects is the Trans-Isthmus Corridor in Oaxaca and Veracruz. Spanning over 300 kilometers, this corridor links the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, offering an alternative to the Panama Canal. While it won't be faster, it could prove more reliable, as the Panama Canal faces challenges like drought-induced low water levels. The corridor is part of a broader strategy called nearshoring, which involves relocating supply chains closer to North America. As tensions rise between the United States and China, Mexico's geographic advantage and trade agreements make it a prime destination for industries looking to avoid tariffs and logistical bottlenecks. Along the corridor, 10 industrial parks are being built to attract major industries like electronics, automotive, and pharmaceuticals. Companies such as Tesla, BYD, and Dell have already announced plans to establish operations in Mexico. These investments are expected to create hundreds of thousands of jobs, particularly in underdeveloped regions. Imagine a family in Oaxaca, whose livelihood depends on traditional farming. For generations, they've struggled to make ends meet. But with the arrival of new factories and training programs, their children now have the chance to work in high-tech industries, earning wages that were once unimaginable. However, this transformation isn't without challenges. Building infrastructure on such a massive scale requires coordination across federal, state, and local governments, something Mexico has historically struggled with. Additionally, indigenous communities and environmental activists have raised concerns about the impact of these projects on ecosystems and cultural heritage. But with big ambitions come big risks. Could this project end in failure like so many before it? Stay tuned. Part 3. The Risks and Controversies. Of course, no transformation comes without challenges. Mexico's long-standing issues with organized crime and political instability pose significant threats. Just last year, the government had to deploy 1,000 soldiers to secure a key railway. Can you imagine the stakes if this corridor falls into the wrong hands? Organized crime syndicates in Mexico often target infrastructure projects, seeking control or imposing illegal taxes. In some cases, they sabotage operations to maintain influence over local communities. The Trans-Isthmus Corridor, with its promise of economic activity, could become a tempting target. Ensuring its security will require not just military force, but also community engagement to build trust and cooperation. Then there's the environmental cost. The corridor cuts through sensitive ecosystems and indigenous lands, sparking protests and resistance. Local communities worry about deforestation, water pollution, and disruption of wildlife habitats. Activists argue that these impacts could outweigh the economic benefits if not managed responsibly. One particularly controversial issue is the rise in local costs. When Tesla announced plans for a factory in Nuevo León, prices for construction materials like cement and steel surged by 25%. Real estate prices also skyrocketed, and wages increased by 20%. While this boosts local incomes, it risks making Mexico less competitive in the long run. Small businesses, which often rely on affordable local resources, could face challenges as costs rise. Let's return to the village in Oaxaca. As factories and industrial parks spring up, the cost of living rises. Families who once survived on modest incomes now find it harder to afford basic necessities. Meanwhile, younger generations feel torn between staying to support their families or moving to cities for better opportunities. The very development meant to uplift them threatens to push them further behind. Another risk lies in political instability. Mexico has a history of sudden policy changes and corruption scandals that deter foreign investors. The success of the Trans-Isthmus Corridor hinges on long-term commitment and transparency from the government, something that has proven challenging in the past. So, is Mexico on the verge of an economic miracle or a financial disaster? The next part will blow your mind. Part 4: The Global Impact. Mexico's transformation isn't happening in isolation. It's directly tied to the global shift in supply chains. The US-China trade war has led many companies to embrace nearshoring, moving operations closer to home. Mexico, with its proximity to the US and favorable trade agreements, stands to gain big. Consider this. In early 2024, Mexico overtook China to become the top supplier of goods to the United States. Companies like Tesla, BYD, and Dell are setting up facilities, bringing jobs and investment. In fact, foreign investment in the first half of 2024 hit a record $31 billion. This shift isn't just about geography, it's about resilience. Recent global disruptions, from pandemics to natural disasters, have exposed the vulnerabilities of long supply chains. By nearshoring to Mexico, companies can reduce risks, improve efficiency, and meet consumer demands faster. Picture a bustling factory in Monterrey, where Mexican workers assemble cutting-edge electric vehicles destined for American roads. These aren't just jobs, they're opportunities to learn new skills and climb the economic ladder. Workers who once depended on agriculture are now part of a high-tech supply chain that spans continents. But this transformation raises a critical question. Will the benefits be shared equally? Many fear that wealth generated by nearshoring will remain concentrated in northern industrial hubs, leaving southern regions behind. To address this, the government has promised to invest heavily in infrastructure and education in underserved areas. Will this newfound prosperity truly reach everyone, or will it deepen existing inequalities? Let's wrap it up. Mexico is at a crossroads. With bold investments and strategic planning, it could redefine its future and emerge as a global leader. But the road ahead is fraught with challenges, from inequality and crime to environmental concerns. The question is, can Mexico overcome these hurdles and achieve true prosperity? If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments. What do you think about Mexico's transformation? And stay tuned for our next video, where we'll uncover another untold story of a nation on the brink of change. See you soon. Imagine a land where hospitality isn't just about sharing food or shelter, but where husbands offer strangers their wives for the night as a sign of respect. What kind of place could this be? Let's dive into the world of Chukotka, Russia, where traditions take on a meaning like nowhere else. Welcome to our channel. Today we're traveling to a place that's truly unique and isolated, Chukotka, Russia. It's a region so remote that it's closer to Alaska than Moscow, and the people here have preserved customs and lifestyles that are unlike anything else you'll see in the world. From sharing everything with guests to piercings and tattoos with deep meanings, we're here to explore the astonishing traditions that define life in Chukotka. So get ready to witness survival, resilience, and a hospitality that will challenge everything you think you know. Chukotka, a land on the edge of survival. Chukotka sits at Russia's easternmost edge, a remote and rugged frontier bordered by the Bering Sea and the Arctic Ocean. With temperatures dipping as low as 950 degrees 58 degrees and winters lasting up to 10 months, this is one of the harshest places on Earth to live. People here are no strangers to isolation. Only around 50,000 residents inhabit this vast land of over 700,000 square kilometers. In such extreme conditions, where the Arctic tundra stretches for miles, communities depend heavily on each other for survival. Chukotka is far from any major city, closer to Alaska than Moscow, culturally and geographically isolated, yet rich in traditions passed down through generations. The people of Chukotka include Chukchi, Even, and Yupik Eskimos, each group bringing its own customs and values, yet united by a shared resilience. These indigenous communities have developed an entire lifestyle around cooperation, trust, and an unbreakable connection to the land. In this harsh and isolated place, you'll find unique practices that will surprise and intrigue you. The astonishing tradition of hospitality. In most cultures, hospitality might mean offering a guest a meal or a place to sleep, but in Chukotka it goes much further. One of the most surprising customs here is the tradition where husbands will allow their wives to spend the night with guests. Yes, this means that husbands, as a gesture of goodwill and respect, will invite a guest to share their wife's bed. This custom is deeply rooted in Chukotka's history and survival strategy. In such a harsh and isolated environment, visitors were rare and often traveled long distances across the tundra, risking their lives to reach the remote villages. By welcoming strangers with such an intimate offering, families could forge strong bonds with outsiders, creating alliances that were essential for survival. Refusing a guest's needs, whether food, shelter, or even companionship, was seen as a breach of respect and trust. This tradition may shock outsiders, but to the people of Chukotka, it's an essential aspect of communal unity and interdependence. In fact, the practice is seen as a mark of honor, both for the husband, who shows his respect for the guest, and for the wife, who demonstrates her willingness to uphold communal values. But it's not simply about sharing a bed. It's about sharing trust, survival, and respect. What do you think of this form of hospitality? Would you be able to accept or offer such a gesture? Is there any limit to what you would share with a guest? The role of women in Chukotka. Unbreakable pillars of strength. In Chukotka, women aren't only seen as caretakers, they're considered some of the most vital members of society, with responsibilities that often surpass those of men. Life here demands physical and mental endurance from everyone, and women in Chukotka take on many roles that showcase their strength and resilience. Unlike other places, where strength is often attributed to men, Chukotka's women are revered for their power. They are the ones who fish, hunt, build, and often take on the role of primary breadwinners. Due to their endurance and strength, Eskimo men in Chukotka are highly selective when choosing a wife, prioritizing women who can handle the demands of Arctic life. Marriage here isn't based solely on attraction. It's about finding a partner capable of enduring harsh conditions and contributing to the family's survival. This doesn't mean that love and companionship don't exist in Chukotka. Rather, the people here understand that survival in such a harsh environment requires a certain level of practicality. Many of the legends and tales passed down through generations celebrate heroic women who have faced down polar bears, survived blizzards, and led their communities through crises. In Chukotka, femininity is deeply tied to power and endurance. What qualities would you value in a partner if survival was at stake? Would strength and resilience be at the top of your list? Could you marry for survival instead of romance? Beauty and tradition, the symbolism of piercings and tattoos. In the land of Chukotka, beauty isn't just skin deep. It's a form of identity and resilience, expressed through unique body modifications that carry deep cultural significance. For generations, women in Chukotka have adorned themselves with body piercings, not as a fashion statement, but as a way to connect with their heritage and signal their place in society. Piercings on the cheeks, nose, and lips are common, and these decorations are made from materials readily available in their environment, like animal bones, stones, and ivory. Each piercing has its own meaning, representing values like strength, resilience, and community ties. But the adornments don't end with piercings. In Chukotka, traditional tattoos once played a significant role, especially for women entering adulthood or preparing for marriage. These tattoos, which often cover the face, hands, and arms, aren't merely decorative. They're a form of storytelling. Each line and shape signifying the woman's family heritage, social status, and achievements. While tattoos and piercings may seem like purely cosmetic choices to outsiders, in Chukotka, they're an essential part of self-identity and community connection. Though these practices have become less common due to modern influences, many women still see their body art as a source of pride and strength. Would you be able to wear your story on your skin? What would your tattoos or piercings say about you? Could your tattoos tell a story of survival and heritage? Refusing a guest, the ultimate taboo in Chukotka. The concept of hospitality is sacred. This isn't just about offering a warm meal or a place to stay, it's a way of life, an unspoken rule that binds the entire community. Known as Kunonga, Chukotka's practice of hospitality means that a guest must never be refused, no matter the circumstances. If a stranger arrives at your door, you welcome them as family. In a land as isolated as Chukotka, a visitor isn't just a passerby. They could be a lifeline. Refusing to help a guest, especially during the brutal winter months, is seen as the height of disrespect and selfishness. When a guest arrives, they receive not only food and shelter, but also warmth and companionship. The belief is simple, yet powerful. Today, you help someone in need. Tomorrow, they might help you. This community spirit has allowed the people of Chukotka to survive in one of the most hostile climates on Earth. Imagine a place where generosity is essential to survival, and selfishness could mean risking someone's life. Would you be able to offer everything you have to a complete stranger? How would it change you to live in such a selfless society? Can you imagine living in a society where refusing a guest is unthinkable? Ingenious homes built for survival, the Uranga. The traditional homes of Chukotka, known as Uranga, are marvels of indigenous ingenuity, designed specifically to withstand the Arctic's brutal conditions. Constructed from whale bones, wooden poles, and reindeer skins, these round or oval structures are built to insulate residents from the harsh climate, where temperatures drop well below freezing for months on end. Urangas are not only resilient, but also adaptable, allowing Chukotka's people to maintain a nomadic lifestyle as they move with the seasons. Inside an Uranga, the space is carefully divided to serve specific purposes. Raised platforms for sleeping, a designated area for cooking, and spaces for storing supplies and furs. These homes are perfectly tailored to the needs of Chukotka's people, providing shelter that's both durable and easily transportable. Today, many Chukchi and other indigenous groups have transitioned to modern housing, but the Uranga remains a cultural symbol of resilience and heritage. During festivals or community events, Urangas are often still used, honoring the craftsmanship and knowledge passed down through generations. Living in an Uranga means living close to the land, in harmony with the environment, a reminder of how adaptable humans can be in the face of nature's challenges. Could you live in a home built from nature, designed for ultimate survival? What would it be like to build a life in such harmony with your surroundings? Would you survive in a home built for the Arctic's worst conditions? Chukotka is a land like no other. A place where hospitality defies expectations, where strength and resilience define beauty, and where ancient traditions continue to shape lives in the modern world. From the incredible resourcefulness of the Uranga to the sacred bonds of community that refuse no guest, Chukotka challenges us to see hospitality, survival, and respect in a whole new light. If you found this journey as fascinating as we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. What part of Chukotka's culture surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss our next adventure. Imagine a country where witches are burned every April, beer is cheaper than water, and secret beaches exist in a landlocked nation. What if I told you this magical place is real? Welcome to Czechia, the land of surprises. Stay with me as I unveil 15 jaw-dropping facts that you won't believe about this hidden gem in Central Europe. Hi wanderers, welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the world's most extraordinary places. And today, I'm taking you on an unforgettable journey to Czechia, a country that completely redefined my idea of travel. From its stunning castles to bizarre traditions, we'll explore why this small nation punches way above its weight. So grab a Pilsner, trust me, it'll make sense later, and let's dive in. Czechia, with its modest land area of just 78,866 square kilometers, may not be the largest country in Europe, but what it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in culture, history, and charm. If you've ever wondered how a country can have such a rich sense of identity despite its compact size, Czechia is a perfect example. Home to over 10.7 million people, this country boasts a captivating mix of timeless traditions and cutting-edge modernity. From the narrow, cobblestone streets of Prague to the sleek, contemporary tech hubs in Brno, it's a place where the past and the present dance in perfect harmony. In fact, did you know that Czechia is home to one of the world's oldest universities? The University of Prague, founded in 1348, has been shaping minds for over 670 years. As a crossroads of European culture, Czechia shares borders with 4 countries: Germany to the west, Poland to the north, Slovakia to the east, and Austria to the south. Each of these neighboring nations brings its unique influence, making Czechia an international hub where different languages, traditions, and cultures converge. Despite its size, Czechia has always punched well above its weight in terms of art, architecture, and political influence. Walk down any street, and you'll encounter the pulse of European history. Whether you're admiring medieval castles or savoring the local food, the rich diversity of Czechia's heritage is felt everywhere. Imagine stepping into the pages of a fairy tale. That's the feeling you get when you visit Prague Castle, a majestic landmark that's not just the largest castle complex in the world, but also a living testament to the country's fascinating history. Its towering Gothic spires and medieval fortifications dominate the Prague skyline, making it an iconic sight that's impossible to miss. As you enter the castle grounds, you're transported to another time, surrounded by centuries-old mosaics, paintings, and intricate stonework that reflect the rich legacy of Czech royalty and history. But it's not just the architecture that makes this place magical. The castle's underground vaults are filled with eerie stories and chilling tales of imprisonment and mystery. It's here where many of the kingdom's secrets have been kept hidden for centuries. The castle has stood witness to the rise and fall of empires, the struggles of monarchs, and the political intrigue of European courts. Would you dare to explore the hidden chambers beneath the castle? Who knows what secrets they may hold? The allure of the unknown is one of the many reasons Prague Castle feels like stepping into the pages of a fairy tale, with each corner brimming with untold stories. Now, let's talk about one of Prague's most enchanting and enigmatic features, the astronomical clock. Over 600 years old, this incredible timepiece is not only a testament to medieval ingenuity, but also a living piece of Czech legend. Each hour, the clock comes to life, performing a stunning display with moving apostles and other figures. It's not just a beautiful sight, it's also a mystery wrapped in legend. There's a popular local belief that if the clock ever stops, disaster will strike the city. This ancient superstition has persisted for centuries, with many Prague locals treating the clock almost like a protector of the city. Whether you're a believer in the supernatural or not, it's hard to deny the mystical aura surrounding this historic timepiece. Watching the 12 apostles make their procession on the hour feels like a bit of magic in motion, an experience that draws thousands of visitors every day. Is it really cursed, or is it just a clever tourist trap designed to keep us coming back to the city? You'll have to visit for yourself to find out. But there's no denying the clock's charm. It's one of those places where legend and reality blend so seamlessly that you'll find yourself wondering if the magic is real after all. Czechia isn't just famous for its historical sites and beautiful landscapes, it's also the undisputed champion of beer. Yes, you heard that right. Beer isn't just a drink here, it's a cultural treasure. In fact, the Czechs have the highest beer consumption per capita in the world. But what's truly amazing is how cheap it is. Can you imagine sipping a cold pint for less than a bottle of water? It's not uncommon to find yourself paying more for a bottle of water than a freshly poured beer in Czech pubs. The country's beer culture is a deep-rooted tradition that goes back centuries. And while Czech beer is world-renowned for its quality and variety, there's one name that stands out above the rest: Pilsner Urquell. First brewed in 1842, this iconic beer is often considered the original Pilsner and is a must-try for anyone visiting. With its crisp, refreshing taste and balanced bitterness, Pilsner Urquell is more than just a drink. it's a piece of Czech heritage. No matter where you go in Czechia, whether it's a cozy pub in Prague or a bustling beer hall in Plzeň, beer is more than a beverage. It's a symbol of the country's social culture. So grab a pint, settle in with locals, and enjoy the rich flavors of Czech brewing craftsmanship. At first glance, you might not expect a landlocked country like Czechia to have any beaches. But just when you think you've got it figured out, Czechia surprises you with its stunning lakes and rivers, which double as idyllic retreats. Turbine Beach, located just outside of Prague, is a local favorite. Here, the stress of city life melts away as you relax by the water, sunbathing, or enjoying a leisurely swim. But what makes it truly unique is the unspoken rule of freedom. Locals embrace a no-judgment philosophy. It's a place where you can truly unwind, be yourself, and let go of the pressures of everyday life. It's not just about the sun and water. The serenity of these lakes offers a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. While Prague and Brno are known for their urban vibes, Czechia's hidden beaches allow you to reconnect with nature, far away from the overcrowded tourist hotspots. Picture yourself surrounded by lush greenery, the sound of lapping waves against the shore, and the scent of pine trees in the air. It's hard to believe that in a country without any coastline, you can still experience the calm, laid-back atmosphere of a secluded beach getaway. Whether you're kayaking along the Vltava River, lounging by a lake in the countryside, or enjoying the serenity of Turbine Beach, Czechia's lakes and rivers offer unexpected tranquility in a landlocked paradise. Every April, the Czech people celebrate one of the most bizarre yet fascinating festivals, Witch Night. This ancient tradition, which dates back to medieval folklore, involves the dramatic burning of straw witches in towering bonfires, lighting up the night sky. The ritual is believed to ward off evil spirits, marking the symbolic end of winter and the triumphant return of spring. The bonfires are not just about fire. They are an ancient symbol of the battle between light and darkness, where the forces of good defeat the dark spirits of the cold season. As night falls, crowds gather in various cities across Czechia to watch the witches go up in flames, accompanied by loud, festive dances and singing. The air is filled with excitement as people of all ages come together to celebrate the changing of the seasons. The festival isn't just about the spectacle of the bonfire. It's also about community, family, and the warmth of togetherness after the long, harsh winter months. The celebration also includes indulging in hearty local foods like sauerkraut, sausages, and a variety of homemade pastries, making it a perfect blend of fun, food, and tradition. The fire dances reflect ancient rituals that have been passed down through generations, and for visitors, it's an unforgettable cultural experience. Whether you're jumping over small flames for good luck or enjoying a warm drink by the fire, Witch Night is a celebration of life, nature, and the power of renewal. Have you ever seen a festival where the night sky is illuminated with so much history and magic? Czech is a challenging language, and it's easy to see why. With more than 250,000 words and a unique set of consonant clusters and vowel combinations, mastering Czech might feel like learning an entirely new alphabet, even if you're already fluent in several other languages. One of the trickiest aspects? The pronunciation. Certain sounds don't exist in many other languages, making it a fun, yet sometimes frustrating puzzle to figure out. You'll encounter words with multiple syllables that roll off the tongue smoothly for locals, but seem like a tongue twister for foreigners. But don't worry, while learning Czech might take years to truly master, the locals are incredibly friendly and patient with foreigners. English is widely spoken, especially in cities like Prague, and many Czechs are more than willing to help you practice your Czech phrases. In fact, a small attempt to speak Czech will likely earn you a smile. If you can muster up the courage to say, "Thank you," you'll be met with an appreciative nod or a cheerful response, making it well worth the effort. Though Czech may seem daunting at first, the welcoming and kind nature of the people makes the learning process much more enjoyable. If you take the time to learn a few simple phrases, you'll find that the connections you make are even more meaningful. When it comes to Czech women, there's no denying the natural beauty that many of them possess. But it's not just their looks that captivate, it's their confidence and strong sense of self. Czech women are known for their down-to-earth nature, striking the perfect balance between modern sensibility and traditional charm. They walk with grace, speak with intelligence, and most importantly, carry themselves with a confidence that reflects the country's rich cultural history. What truly sets Czech women apart, however, is their approach to relationships. Czech dating culture is notably free-spirited, and women here are not afraid to take the lead. Whether it's initiating a conversation, making the first move, or planning a date, they exude confidence without hesitation. Yet, they also value traditional romantic gestures, like receiving flowers on a first date or enjoying a candlelit dinner. This blend of boldness and charm creates a romantic atmosphere that feels both refreshing and timeless. It's a perfect mix of modernity with a touch of old-school elegance, and you can't help but admire how well they balance the two. If you're a fan of quirky museums, Prague has one that's both hilarious and oddly fascinating. The Toilet Museum. Yes, you read that right, a museum dedicated entirely to toilets. This unusual collection features over 1,800 toilet-related artifacts from around the world, showcasing how hygiene has evolved over the centuries. From gold-plated chamber pots to replicas of toilets from the Titanic, the exhibits take you on a whimsical journey through the history of one of life's most basic yet essential necessities. The museum is packed with all sorts of interesting and sometimes amusing relics. For example, you can find early toilet designs that look more like torture devices than modern plumbing, as well as high-tech, futuristic toilets from Japan. As you walk through the museum's displays, you'll come to realize how much thought has gone into something we often take for granted. Who knew toilets could be so fascinating? Whether you're laughing at the oddities or marveling at the ingenuity behind each item, the Toilet Museum offers a unique, fun, and educational experience that will leave you talking about it for years to come. In Czechia, music isn't just an art form, it's a living, breathing part of daily life. From the classical concerts that fill the grand halls during the Prague Spring Festival, to the laid-back jazz tunes drifting out of riverside clubs, music is the heartbeat of Czech culture. If you're lucky enough to visit Prague, you'll hear it on every corner, whether it's street performers giving impromptu concerts or the distant sounds of a local band playing in a cafe. Music is never far away. The country has a long history of being a musical powerhouse, with famous composers like Antonín Dvořák and Bedřich Smetana hailing from this very land. Whether you're at a chamber music concert, in a historic opera house, or at a jazz bar by the Vltava River, the city is alive with sound. What's even more impressive is how talented the street performers are. Many of them are trained musicians, capable of performing symphonic masterpieces or jazz improvisations. Their performances are not just background noise, they're a chance to witness true artistry in its rawest form. Music is truly woven into the fabric of life in Czechia, creating an atmosphere that is both vibrant and uplifting. While the rest of the world celebrates Valentine's Day, Czechia takes things to a whole new level with Marriage Week every February. For an entire week, couples are encouraged to renew their vows, dance under the stars, and even engage in a romantic tradition of locking their love on bridges. It's a celebration of love, but not just the fleeting kind. You'll find couples of all ages, from newlyweds to those who have been together for decades, marking the occasion with acts of affection that reignite the flame of romance. During this week, you'll often see couples taking long walks through charming streets, holding hands, and enjoying the peaceful winter atmosphere. For those looking for a little more spectacle, there are special events such as vow renewal ceremonies held in historic churches, or candlelit dances that make you feel like you're in a fairy tale. The love locks, where couples place a padlock on a bridge and throw away the key, are a particularly popular tradition, symbolizing an eternal bond. It's a beautiful reminder to cherish love, appreciate commitment, and keep the spark alive in a relationship, making Marriage Week in Czechia an event unlike any other. Czechia is world-renowned for its exquisite Bohemian crystal, which has been crafted for over 800 years. As I walked through the crystal factory in Karlovy Vary, I witnessed firsthand the incredible artistry and craftsmanship that go into creating each stunning piece. The process begins with skilled artisans who melt raw glass and skillfully shape it into delicate chandeliers, vases, figurines, and other fine glassware. What struck me most was how each piece tells a unique story of heritage and artistry. Every curve, every cut, and every intricate design reflects a rich tradition passed down through generations. Watching the artisans at work was mesmerizing. They moved with precision, almost as if their hands had a conversation with the glass itself. The crystal's clarity and the sparkle that it catches when it catches the light is like nothing else. In fact, Bohemian crystal is considered some of the finest in the world, and owning a piece is like owning a part of Czechia's history. Whether you're purchasing an heirloom-quality chandelier or a delicate wine glass, you're taking home a piece of craftsmanship that represents centuries of tradition. If you find yourself in Karlovy Vary, don't miss the chance to visit these crystal factories. They're an experience that truly glitters with the country's cultural soul. Czechia has a passion for sports, and it's impossible to visit the country without feeling the energy and enthusiasm that surrounds its favorite games. Ice hockey, in particular, is a national treasure. The legendary Jaromír Jágr, who is celebrated as one of the greatest hockey players of all time, has inspired generations of Czechs to pick up a stick and hit the ice. His achievements have created an unbreakable bond between the Czech people and the sport, turning every match into a celebration of national pride. But it's not just professional athletes who get to shine. The Czech people are incredibly active in sports at every level. In Špindlerův, I tried my hand at skiing in one of the country's most famous ski resorts. Let's just say I quickly realized my talents lie more in cheering on athletes from the comfort of a cafe than on the slopes. But for those who love winter sports, Špindlerův is a haven with world-class facilities that attract skiers from around the globe. Whether it's ice hockey, skiing, or tennis, the Czechs truly take pride in their athletes. Can you name a Czech sports legend? This country has many, and every sporting event is an opportunity to witness a community united in support of its homegrown heroes. If you're looking for a destination where you can feel completely safe, Czechia should be on your list. It consistently ranks among the top safest countries in the world, making it an ideal place for travelers seeking peace of mind. The low crime rate, combined with the friendly and welcoming locals, create an atmosphere where you can wander through the charming streets of Prague at midnight without feeling uneasy. The city feels alive, even in the dead of night, but with a sense of security that's hard to come by in larger, bustling cities. I remember walking along the Vltava River at night, surrounded by beautifully lit bridges and the peaceful hum of the city. The experience was calming and reassuring. There was no sense of fear, just the joy of being in a city full of history, culture, and friendly faces. Czechia's low levels of violent crime, combined with its well-maintained public spaces and well-lit streets, make it a stress-free destination for travelers of all kinds. Czechia's cuisine is a feast for the senses, offering a variety of dishes that are as rich in flavor as they are in tradition. One of the standout dishes is svíčková, a mouth-watering braised beef dish served with a creamy vegetable sauce and often accompanied by nedlíky, dumplings. The tenderness of the meat, combined with the creamy sauce, makes for a comforting and hearty meal that will leave you satisfied for hours. Another must-try is trudelník, a sweet pastry often served with a generous dusting of sugar and cinnamon. As it's cooked over an open flame, the outside gets beautifully crisp, while the inside remains warm and fluffy. And no meal is complete without a glass of Pilsner, Czechia's world-famous beer. The country is home to some of the best brews in the world, and every meal pairs perfectly with a cold one. From the first sip to the last bite, Czech cuisine will take you on a culinary adventure that highlights both the country's agricultural heritage and its love of good food. Whether you're savoring a hearty roast or enjoying a light pastry on a cafe terrace, the food here is sure to leave you craving more. As we wrap up, let's revisit what makes Czechia truly extraordinary. From its magical castles to quirky festivals and unbeatable beer culture, every corner of this country tells a story. So there you have it. 15 surprising facts about Czechia that left me amazed. Which one blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible journeys. And here's a teaser. Next week, we're heading to a country where locals believe in forest spirits. Any guesses? Stay tuned. What if I told you this clock might hold the fate of Prague in its hands? Can you guess which dish pairs cranberries with whipped cream? Would you dare to swim at a secret beach in a landlocked nation? Let's make this adventure unforgettable. Do you believe there's a place in the world that was once considered a paradise, but nearly lost forever? And do you know what this place did to become a global symbol of sustainability in just a few months? Can you guess why such a small island became a symbol of sustainable living? Imagine this: pristine white beaches, crystal clear waters, and a nightlife that never sleeps. But did you know that not long ago, this island was nearly destroyed by humans? Behind its beauty lies a story you've never heard, a truth that has made millions of people reflect. Welcome to our channel, where we uncover untold stories about unique places around the world. Today, we're taking you to a small, beautiful island full of challenges. Boracay, Philippines. You've probably heard of Boracay as a tourist paradise. But do you know about the environmental crisis that almost caused it to close for good? Let's explore the story not only of Boracay's incredible recovery, but also of the amazing things that few people know. Boracay was once a precious gem of Southeast Asia. This tiny island, only 7 kilometers long, attracted millions of tourists every year thanks to its beautiful white beach and vibrant nightlife. But few know that its fame brought a curse. Imagine this: with over 2 million visitors annually, the waste and sewage overwhelmed the island's capacity to handle it. The infrastructure was designed for a much smaller population, and as more resorts and businesses popped up, the sewage systems became inadequate. Local authorities struggled to manage waste disposal, and the garbage that piled up was not properly collected, turning the pristine beaches into eyesores. The stunning coral reefs began to disappear, and many beaches, once paradises, became filled with garbage. Tourists who had flocked to the island to enjoy its natural beauty found themselves confronting water pollution and overwhelming waste. The beaches, once famous for their soft white sand, were no longer clean enough for swimming or sunbathing. The turquoise waters that had once drawn travelers from around the world began to turn murky. Local wildlife, including the delicate sea turtles, which had made the island their home, were endangered as the ecosystem suffered from the contamination. Yet, in 2018, Boracay had to close for 6 months due to severe environmental pollution. The Philippine government made a historic decision to shut down the island to fix its problems. The sewage system was overloaded, waste piled up, and coral reefs were destroyed, prompting the Philippine government to call it a cesspool. Tourists, businesses, and locals were all affected, as the island's reputation as a paradise was rapidly fading. Can you imagine that? A paradise facing the risk of disappearing forever? So what really happened? Who made this bold decision? The turning point came with a bold decision from the government. After Boracay was closed, the local and national governments, along with environmental groups, decided to take drastic steps to restore the island to its former glory. Boracay was completely closed to undergo a major cleaning and overhaul. It was no longer business as usual. For the first time in decades, tourism halted, and the island became a construction site for a much-needed transformation. A new wastewater treatment system was built with millions of dollars, ensuring the seawater wouldn't be polluted anymore. Experts from all over the world helped design a sustainable solution to process the wastewater from the island. The water treatment facilities were state-of-the-art, capable of handling the high volume of tourists while maintaining the island's environmental health. Businesses not complying with environmental regulations were permanently shut down. Some hotels and resorts that had not adhered to sustainable practices were forced to close their doors. Others were required to upgrade their facilities to meet eco-friendly standards. This action sent a strong message that the government was serious about protecting Boracay's future. The government required all hotels and restaurants to have their own waste management systems. Each establishment was held accountable for its impact on the environment. New regulations ensured that trash was disposed of properly, while large-scale cleaning campaigns were conducted to remove years of accumulated waste from the beaches. This cleaning process wasn't just about picking up trash. It was about rebuilding Boracay's entire tourism infrastructure in a way that could support the island's growth without compromising its natural beauty. The result? In just 6 months, Boracay was not only revived, but also became a global model for sustainable tourism. The island emerged from its closure as a shining example of how eco-conscious tourism could be successfully implemented. The beaches were pristine once more, the waters clear and inviting, and the coral reefs began to show signs of recovery. Tourists returned, but this time with a stronger awareness of the importance of preserving Boracay's environment. The Philippine government's bold action and the local community's dedication to sustainability ensured that Boracay would never again face the environmental degradation that once threatened its existence. But this is just the beginning. What made Boracay go from a cesspool to a global symbol? Boracay is not only famous for its natural beauty, but also as a hub for unique experiences. Sea walking. Would you like to try walking under the sea, watching schools of colorful fish swim around you? Imagine being surrounded by vibrant marine life, with the gentle swaying of coral reefs beneath your feet. This experience allows you to explore Boracay's underwater world without the need for scuba diving gear, making it accessible to everyone. As you walk along the seafloor, you'll feel like you're in a different world entirely, with fish swimming right beside you and the calm waters embracing you. Parasailing. What would it be like to fly high above, taking in the breathtaking views of Boracay from the sky? Hold on tight as you're lifted into the air, soaring above the crystal-clear waters and catching a panoramic view of the island's stunning beaches. From the sky, Boracay looks even more spectacular, with the turquoise waters blending seamlessly into the horizon. The exhilarating feeling of gliding through the air with the wind in your hair is an experience that you'll never forget. Traditional sailing. The stunning sunsets on White Beach will leave you with unforgettable memories. Imagine sailing on a traditional Filipino sailboat known as a paraw as the golden sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple. The soft breeze against your skin, the sound of the waves, and the beauty of the setting sun make for a serene and magical experience. It's a perfect way to unwind and appreciate the natural beauty that Boracay has to offer. Leave a comment below. Which activity would you love to try in Boracay? Whether it's walking under the sea, flying high in the sky, or sailing towards the sunset, Boracay offers something for every kind of adventurer. And did you know that every experience here is closely tied to the island's recovery story? The efforts to restore the island have not only helped protect the environment, but also enhance the experiences that tourists can enjoy today. Boracay is a small island with many secrets that even frequent visitors may not know. This island was once home to the Adi, an ancient indigenous tribe with a unique culture. The Adi people are the original inhabitants of Boracay, with a rich history and deep connection to the island's land and sea. Today, the Adi continue to preserve their traditions, and their presence adds a layer of cultural significance to the island's identity. Many of the cultural festivals and dances that happen on Boracay are inspired by the Adi people's heritage. Boracay has a kite-like shape, with picture-perfect beaches on both sides. When you view the island from above, its shape resembles a kite, with the eastern and western sides offering equally stunning beaches. This unique geography means visitors can experience the tranquil waters of one side and the lively beach activities on the other, all within walking distance. The cost of living here is much cheaper than other tourist destinations around the world, but the quality of service is top-notch. Despite its global fame, Boracay offers an affordable lifestyle, with many accommodations, restaurants, and activities priced more reasonably than in other international destinations. The hospitality of the locals ensures that even on a budget, visitors will enjoy high-quality service. Whether you're relaxing at a luxury resort or enjoying a local dish by the beach, Boracay ensures that everyone can have an exceptional experience without breaking the bank. But the most special thing about Boracay lies in a secret that few know. Boracay's true charm goes beyond its beaches and activities. It's the island's culture of sustainability and the dedication of its people to protect the paradise they call home. The locals in Boracay are not only friendly, but also highly committed to environmental protection. Their way of life is deeply rooted in respect for nature, and they understand that preserving the island's beauty is essential for the future. You'll find that the people of Boracay take great pride in keeping their beaches clean, maintaining sustainable tourism practices, and living in harmony with the environment. They are always eager to share the island's history, culture, and interesting facts. Visitors are often greeted with warmth and hospitality, and the locals love to share the island's past, from the ancient Adi tribe to the modern-day efforts to restore the island. The culture of Boracay is one that values community, preservation, and sustainable living. Did you know Boracay was once ruled by Spain, and the culture here carries strong influences from both Spain and the US? Boracay's past has been shaped by various colonial powers, and this mix of Spanish and American influences can still be seen in the island's architecture, festivals, and even in the local cuisine. The fusion of these cultures with the indigenous traditions of the Ati people creates a unique blend that sets Boracay apart from other destinations in Southeast Asia. Experiencing Boracay isn't just about enjoying its beauty, but also about feeling the story of rebirth and the unity of a community. It's a place where locals and tourists alike share a responsibility to protect the environment, ensuring that future generations can continue to experience this paradise. But what will surprise you the most is how it went from a cesspool to a global icon in just a few months. The transformation of Boracay is a testament to the power of collective action, where everyone plays a part in making a lasting difference. Boracay is not just a tourist destination, it's a lesson on how we can save the most precious things. What if each of us took action the way Boracay was restored? Think about it. Are there other paradises around the world that might need our help right now? If you love stories like this, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you new stories every week. Stay tuned for our next video about a forgotten island where the locals still live like in the Stone Age. This place has strange rituals and a culture that will shock the world. Can you guess where it is? "20 most mysterious places that scientists cannot explain." What if I told you there are places on Earth that science simply can't explain? Mysteries so strange, they'll make you question everything you thought you knew about the world. From deserts that bleed to stones that move on their own, are you ready to step into the unknown? Hello wanderers, welcome back to our channel. Today we're taking you on a journey to the 20 most mysterious places on Earth, places that even scientists haven't figured out. These aren't ordinary locations. We're talking about zones where time stands still, haunted forests, and structures that defy human explanation. Sit tight because each place we'll visit is stranger than the last. The Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. Ever heard of a place that swallows up ships and planes without a trace? Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle. Between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, this mysterious area has seen thousands of disappearances. Despite decades of research, scientists still have no solid answers. Magnetic forces? Underwater gas explosions? Or something far darker? What would you think if your compass spun wildly in this eerie zone? But believe it or not, the Bermuda Triangle isn't the only sea that haunts sailors. The Devil's Sea Pan. Japan's own Bermuda Triangle, the Devil's Sea, is equally chilling. Sailors report strange lights and disappearing vessels. Legend says it's cursed, but scientists suggest it could be magnetic anomalies or underwater volcanoes. Still, with no clear answers, the question remains: what truly lurks beneath these treacherous waves? And speaking of mysteries, can you imagine ancient designs so huge you can only see them from the sky? Nazca lines. Sprawling across Peru's desert, these giant geometric patterns, from animals to plants, were created thousands of years ago. Some think they were messages for the gods. Others say they were early maps. But here's the real kicker. We still have no idea who made them or why. What do you think? Could they be messages from ancient visitors? From giant carvings in the ground to statues that defy the laws of weight and balance. Easter Island's Moai statues, Chile. Imagine an island dotted with enormous stone heads weighing up to 80 tons. The Rapa Nui people somehow moved these Moai statues without any animals or tools for heavy lifting. Scientists can't explain how these heads got where they are, standing solemnly against the sky. Is it human ingenuity or something beyond our understanding? Think that's impressive? Wait until you hear about perfect stone spheres scattered in the jungle. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. In Costa Rica's jungles lie perfectly round stone spheres of various sizes. How were these massive stones carved so precisely? And why were they placed in such remote locations? Some say they're remnants of ancient rituals, but there's no evidence. Were they markers, monuments, or messages lost to time? Just when you think things can't get stranger, how about a desert that's on fire and refuses to burn out? The door to hell, Turkmenistan. Imagine a massive fiery pit in the desert that's been burning for over 50 years. The door to hell was accidentally ignited by Soviet scientists in the 1970s, but it's never gone out. What fuel keeps it going? Scientists are baffled. It's a fiery portal to the unknown. Would you dare to visit? And yet, across the world, there's an island that rose from nowhere. Surtsey Island, Iceland. In 1963, a volcanic eruption gave birth to Surtsey Island off the coast of Iceland. Scientists flocked here to study a new ecosystem from scratch. Strangely, things started growing that shouldn't be possible in such young soil. Is it natural evolution or something more? But that's not the only strange phenomenon nature has hidden. Blood Falls, Antarctica. In Antarctica's icy wastelands flows a waterfall that's blood red. It's not actual blood, of course, but iron-rich water that oxidizes when exposed to air. Yet no one knows how this phenomenon began. What secrets does this frozen desert hold? Could it be a clue to life beyond Earth? As chilling as it sounds, even governments have secrets they can't explain. Area 51, Nevada. Few places are as secretive as Area 51. This heavily guarded base in Nevada has fueled theories about extraterrestrial life for decades. Officials claim it's a military testing ground, but why the extreme secrecy? Are they hiding experimental aircraft or something out of this world? We've covered military mysteries, but how about structures that defy human comprehension? The Pyramids of Giza, Egypt. The Pyramids of Giza have stood for over 4,500 years, and we still can't explain them. Some stones weigh as much as 80 tons. Scientists can't agree on how these blocks were moved without modern technology. Were ancient Egyptians far more advanced than we know? Or was there help from above? And speaking of ancient mysteries, what if there was a city that simply vanished? The lost city of Atlantis. This legendary city, first mentioned by Plato, is said to have vanished beneath the ocean in a single day. But was Atlantis real? Some researchers believe they found clues off the coast of Spain, but to this day, no one has confirmed its existence. From underwater cities to mysterious forests, the Hoia Forest, Romania. Known as the most haunted forest in the world, Hoia Forest is a place where visitors feel intense anxiety, see floating lights, and hear mysterious voices. Trees twist in unnatural shapes, and there's a perfectly round clearing where nothing grows. Is it haunted or just unexplained energy? And if forests can be haunted, what about entire lakes? Lake Hillier, Australia. Imagine a lake that's bubblegum pink. Lake Hillier's color isn't due to algae or minerals. It's a mystery scientists can't fully explain. Some say it's due to high salinity levels, while others think it's bacteria. But no one knows for sure. But not all lakes are gentle. Some seem alive. The Racetrack Playa, California, USA. In Death Valley, there's a dry lake bed where rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, seem to move on their own, leaving tracks in the mud. No one has seen them move, and the cause is still debated. Could it be ice sheets or something supernatural? Stones that move on their own are weird, but what if an entire mountain was magnetic? Magnetic Hill, India. In Ladakh, India, there's a hill that seems to pull cars uphill when placed in neutral. Some say it's an optical illusion, while others think it's magnetic forces. Either way, it's a strange experience, leaving travelers in awe. And just as magnets pull, what about a place that pushes you away? Mount Sanquentin's Floating Pillars, China. These pillars rise out of the mist, appearing to float. Seen in movies, these natural rock formations defy explanation. Locals believe they're sacred, but geologists are baffled at how these slender towers stay upright. Now, can you imagine a river with a mind of its own? The Boiling River. In the Peruvian Amazon, there's a river so hot it can boil small animals alive. It's not volcanic, yet temperatures reach near boiling. The locals believe it's spiritual. Scientists are still searching for a geological explanation. And speaking of water mysteries, how about an ocean sound that defies explanation? The Bloop, South Pacific Ocean. In 1997, scientists detected a loud sound underwater, which they nicknamed the bloop. It was louder than anything they'd recorded and remains unexplained. Is it an unknown creature? Or just a natural phenomenon? But if you think sound is strange, wait until you hear about a lake that appears and disappears. Lake Vostok, Antarctica. Beneath the ice of Antarctica lies Lake Vostok, hidden for millions of years. What life forms could exist in complete isolation? Scientists are excited yet cautious about drilling into this ancient lake. Could it hold answers to the origins of life on Earth? And finally, we arrive at a mysterious place where the impossible seems to happen. Lapland and the Northern Lights, a journey into the magic. Have you ever dreamed of watching the Northern Lights dance across the sky? In Finland, that dream comes true. Lapland, Finland's northernmost region, offers one of the most magical experiences on Earth, the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights. This breathtaking phenomenon lights up the winter skies with colors ranging from green to pink, creating a surreal, almost mystical atmosphere. Imagine yourself bundled up in winter gear, standing in the snow as vibrant colors swirl across the sky. The Northern Lights are one of nature's greatest wonders, and Finland is one of the few places where you can witness this spectacle regularly. And there you have it, 20 of the most mysterious places on Earth that scientists still can't explain. Which one fascinates you the most? Have you ever visited any of these locations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending adventures with our channel. Until next time, keep wandering and questioning the unknown. Let me know if you need any further modifications. Did you know there's a country where funerals are so extravagant, they've become an art form? Where coffins are shaped like fish, planes, and even shoes? Welcome to Ghana, a land of bizarre traditions, stunning culture, and jaw-dropping surprises you won't believe exist. Let's uncover 15 of the strangest facts about this one-of-a-kind nation. But be warned, some of these will leave you speechless. Welcome back to our channel. If you love exploring hidden corners of the world and learning about fascinating cultures, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into Ghana, a country in West Africa that will blow your mind with its uniqueness. From ancient gold riches to mysterious festivals, Ghana is not just a country, it's an experience. If you're ready for a journey packed with fun, intrigue, and awe, hit that subscribe button and let's get started. In Ghana, funerals are more than just farewells. They're celebrations of life. One unique way Ghanaians honor the dead is through fantasy coffins, custom-made masterpieces shaped like objects that represent the deceased's life. A fisherman might rest in a fish-shaped coffin, while a pilot could have a coffin styled as an airplane. These coffins are created by skilled artisans who pour months of effort into these works of art. The tradition stems from a belief that the afterlife should reflect the joys and passions of one's earthly existence. It's not just a tradition, it's an art form that has gained international attention. Would you want your coffin to reflect your personality? Step into Kumasi, the heart of the Ashanti Kingdom, one of Africa's most powerful empires. Here, history comes alive with gold-covered artifacts, palaces, and traditions that date back centuries. The Ashanti's connection to gold earned Ghana the nickname the Gold Coast, a title well-deserved, as it was once the world's top exporter of gold. The Manhaya Palace, still in use by the Ashanti king, stands as a symbol of this royal heritage. Imagine ruling over a kingdom so rich it was the envy of colonial powers. Now that's royalty. Can you imagine living in a palace surrounded by gold? This lake isn't just beautiful, it's sacred. Formed by a meteor impact over 1 million years ago, Lake Bosumtwi is believed to be a spiritual portal by locals. The Ashanti people consider it the home of departed souls. Fishermen here use planks of wood instead of traditional boats to show reverence to the lake's spirits. It's serene, mysterious, and a place you'll never forget. What would you do if you believed a lake held the souls of the departed? Yes, you heard that right. Drums that talk. The Ashanti people developed a system of communication using drums, capable of mimicking the tones and rhythms of their spoken language. In times of war, these drums could send coded messages across villages, warning of impending danger. Think of it as the original text messaging system, long before smartphones existed. Could you decode a message sent by these drums? Lake Volta is not just massive, it's the largest artificial reservoir in the world, covering 8,500 square kilometers. Created in the 1960s, this engineering marvel supports Ghana's electricity grid, provides water for agriculture, and sustains thousands of livelihoods through fishing. But here's a twist. Beneath its waters lie entire villages, submerged forever when the lake was created. A hidden world lost to history. What secrets might lie beneath the waters of Lake Volta? Ghana's Adinkra symbols are more than just beautiful patterns. They're philosophical messages. Each symbol carries meaning, from courage to unity to resilience. For example, Eben symbolizes safety and security, often depicted as a house with a fence. These symbols are embedded in clothing, architecture, and everyday objects, making them a constant reminder of life's deeper values. Which Adinkra symbol resonates most with you? Ghana was the first African country to gain independence from colonial rule in 1957. Under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, it became a beacon of hope for other African nations seeking freedom. Nkrumah's vision for a united Africa inspired movements across the continent, solidifying Ghana's place in the history of Pan-Africanism. Did you know Ghana's independence inspired a continent? Imagine a festival where streets come alive with murals, performances, and music. The Chale Wote Festival in Accra is a celebration of urban art and culture, blending traditional and modern creativity. From body painting to pop-up installations, it's a sensory overload you'll want to experience at least once in your life. What's the most vibrant festival you've ever seen? The Kajetia market is so vast, it's like a city within a city. With over 10,000 stalls selling everything from textiles to food, it's easy to get lost here, literally. Vendors shout their wares, smells of spices fill the air, and the sheer energy of commerce is overwhelming. Would you dare navigate this labyrinth of commerce? With over 100 ethnic groups, Ghana is a tapestry of cultures. From the Akan people to the Molo Dagbani, each group has its own language, traditions, and cuisine. This diversity creates a vibrant mosaic of festivals, music, and dance, making Ghana a cultural paradise. How does diversity shape a nation's identity? Ghana is the birthplace of kente cloth, a fabric so vibrant it's synonymous with royalty. Every pattern tells a story, often reflecting social status, history, or proverbs. The process of weaving kente is painstaking, requiring immense skill and patience. It's more than just clothing, it's a statement. If your outfit could tell a story, what would it say? The Twi language is rich with proverbs that offer life lessons. The family is like the forest. When you are outside, it's dense. When you are inside, you see each tree. Such sayings reflect a deep understanding of human nature and relationships. What's a proverb from your culture that inspires you? Ghana's coast is dotted with slave castles that served as departure points during the transatlantic slave trade. Places like Cape Coast Castle are haunting reminders of a dark history. Walking through these corridors feels like stepping back into a harrowing past. It's a sobering experience that leaves a lasting impact. How can we learn from history to build a better future? Ghanaians believe in celebrating life to the fullest, even in death. Funerals here can last days, with elaborate ceremonies, music, and dancing. It's not about mourning, but honoring a life well lived. The more vibrant the celebration, the more respected the departed's life was. Could you celebrate life even at a funeral? Ghana's journey is more than just a story of one nation. It's a tale of liberation and inspiration for an entire continent. In 1957, Ghana became the first African country to gain independence from colonial rule, under the visionary leadership of Kwame Nkrumah. His bold declaration of freedom sent ripples across Africa, sparking movements that would dismantle colonial empires. But it wasn't just about politics. Ghana symbolized a new dawn for Africa. It became a beacon for intellectuals, artists, and freedom fighters from all over the world. Accra, its capital, became a hub for Pan-Africanism, attracting influential leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Today, Ghana continues to uphold this legacy, celebrating its culture and independence with events like the Independence Day Parade and the Panafest Festival, which honor the African diaspora. When you step onto Ghanaian soil, you're not just visiting a country, you're standing in a place that changed the course of history. Could one country ignite a revolution for an entire continent? Ghana did. And there you have it, 15 strange, fascinating, and unbelievable facts about Ghana. From its vibrant culture and stunning landscapes to its profound history and eccentric traditions, Ghana is a place that captures the heart and sparks the imagination. If you're as inspired by Ghana's uniqueness as we are, let us know in the comments. Which fact surprised you the most? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Wander Chronicles 79, and share this video with your fellow explorers. And here's a little teaser. Next week, we're diving into another corner of the world that's just as captivating. Can you guess where? Until then, keep wandering, keep exploring, and stay curious. See you in the next adventure.